Welcome fucking back.
Welcome to the 52nd
Yeah.
52nd episode of the pod. Maybe we should start a little intro jingle.
Yeah.
I don't know what our
The cat meowing again. That can just be the intro.
that might be a little bit washed.
Meow.
Don't know what our go to pod tune would be. There's nothing really that.
I know. Hold up, guys.
Just while Leo's searching today, we're doing overrated versus underrated fitness edition, whatever that means.
Also, I'm ill, so sorry if I cough down the mic.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
No. We just need to listen to the first lyric. Come on, hurry up. Taking too long to get into the pod.
Everyone's clicking off.
Engagement's gone. There we go.
That's it. That's our jingle. Welcome to the pod. Yeah, like I say, overrated versus underrated fitness edition. I've got some freaking potential spicy ones. But do you want to kick it off?
Yes. So, first on my list, a great one. So underrated. So underrated.
Oh, you've decided already. No discussion. Move on.
Cream of rice.
Cream of
Cock and
Cream of
arse and
shice.
shit. Yeah.
freaking overrated. In the BB community, outside of the BB community, realistically, no one eats it. So
No. It's just so washed.
it's just pretty shit.
Like, if you actually really like it, fairs, but you're weird.
We were talking the other day actually about the cream of rice pudding, or whatever it is. ESN.
Oh, the rice pudding.
Is
Yeah.
it just rice? It's
I think
not
it's
cream of rice.
No, it's not cream of rice.
It's not creamed rice pudding.
No,
Right?
it's not like smashed up and made into like
Yeah.
dust.
Yeah. I actually do want to try that at some
Yeah.
point, but don't know if I want to spend like 25 quid on a
Yeah,
bag.
it's rather expensive.
When I could just get a tub from Tesco of rice pudding.
Yeah.
Bit
Whether
of a
it's the same or not, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. But rice pudding freaking helped me out in my gaining phase
Mm-hmm.
last time.
Yeah.
Or when was it? 2 gaining phases ago. I got big man tin.
Yeah. I think I'd prefer it to oats personally.
Yeah.
From a digestion standpoint, I eat oats and probably within 5 minutes I'm
You know.
on the bog.
The
Well, you know.
There was a time where I made my own rice pudding with you get the rice pudding rice and then you stir it with milk, like making a risotto basically.
Yeah, that would be bussing.
And I made loads, like 6 pints of milk, full vat of rice pudding. Think it lasted me a week, and I ate it all in one day.
Oh.
But yeah, it was nice actually. Bit of jam in there on top.
Yep.
Gave me
Oh yeah, jam and rice pudding.
primary school throwbacks.
Yeah, that literally reminds me of primary school.
Yeah.
Do you remember in primary school when we used to have the cornflake tart?
Yeah.
If that was for dessert at lunch, it was like the best day ever.
Unreal.
And the venison burger. Why do we have venison burgers at primary school?
No idea. Probably cheaper or something.
Yeah, props.
No idea why though. Like, remember year 5, year 6, they started doing really weird things with the food, like giving us green custard.
Yeah,
stuff
like what you
that.
doing? Just give us
With
normal
the
food, please.
what's the like chocolate brownie thing, but it's like a brick.
Chocolate concrete. Yeah. It's like why are we eating this with green custard?
Everyone was getting a spoon, like trying to stab into it, just wouldn't break. Get it
Quality.
supplemented with Miss Robinson bringing around the green custard.
Telling us how she knows David Beckham. Stop the cap.
I dated him.
How old were you? 4. Oh right.
So yeah, cream of rice, freaking heavily overrated, personally.
Yeah, not a fan.
In terms of its actual like macros, it's obviously just a carb, so that's
Yeah.
sound. But
Yeah, like it is actually quite good, but it is awful. I just
Like
don't understand why you'd rather eat that than like
no.
a solid food.
The whole like making process of it. I mean, I've only made it once, but it seems just so like not complicated, but also very easy to get wrong.
Yeah, like it's meant to be easy. And then you do it, and it comes out like I don't even know. It's just awful. It's
like
lumpy.
chocolate concrete.
Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, it's horrible. We see people now, they like put it in the freezer.
Really?
Yeah, and then eat it cold. Which that to me even seems even worse.
Well, actually frozen or just cold?
No, just like cold.
Sounds lovely, that.
Yeah, sounds great.
I think it was maybe a bit of a trend in the old BB community.
I think it still is.
It still is now.
I think so, yeah. I still see a lot of people have it.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really look at people's stories and YouTubes as
yeah.
much as I used to with like the full days of eating, so probably not seeing as much of it.
Cream of rice army.
Alright, overrated versus underrated within a diet. Cardio.
Depends really, doesn't it?
I think it does depend.
For you and your diet, overrated.
And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, right. Let's separate the two. Purely from a caloric burning perspective,
Yeah.
creating a bigger deficit, I think it's overrated.
Yeah.
It obviously
hates
helps.
cardio.
It obviously helps,
Yeah.
right? But I think,
There is a very fine line with it.
yeah,
Like if you're doing so much and mashing yourself, and then for the rest of the day you just sat there, like,
yeah.
and obviously it's not great.
I think it's never going to equate to much more than 25% of the deficit that you're creating.
Yeah.
Like what? If you're doing like a 600-700 calorie deficit, you may be getting 200 of that
From the
off the back
the
of doing the
cardio.
cardio. So for that purpose, I'd say it's overrated. For health, which I need to freaking lock this in,
It is actually quite good.
I think it's quite good. But I've been slacking big time on the old cardio.
Bro doesn't actually do any.
No.
Only football, but then you play net, so
yeah,
it's
that's
still...
tough. I do go on runs at the weekend.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, and you do like the park runs.
park runs, and sometimes I just
Go for a run.
randomly do it.
Just run.
But like midweek, I don't know. It feels like I need to get over a mental barrier with it.
Yeah. For me, it's like, obviously I'm doing it like 3 times plus football. So like there's like 4 lots of cardio. And it is quite annoying when you finish your session and you're like, oh.
Yeah. Add on an extra 20
Yeah.
minutes. Especially with our sessions at the minute. Like they're not long, but they are.
They're not short, are they?
They're at
Like-
least, 75 minutes
Yeah.
minimum.
Yeah. I don't even think it's not even like the length of the session. It's more just how good the training is at the minute.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the session, you just like, get me out.
Yeah. I mean, that,
I'm smoked.
especially the upper session yesterday, fully kills me off. But I think also I've obviously relied on like sport in the past.
Yeah.
to
You haven't
do-
had to do any, have you?
No.
No.
And with that sport, I've done supplementary cardio for the sport,
Yeah.
which for me is like a lot more enjoyable because
Yeah.
it feels like there's a bit bigger of a purpose.
I think when you're, especially like us now, when we're in a gaining phase, like I'd rather just do like 10 minutes of like hit
Yeah.
rather than like the minute I'm just doing like 20 minutes on the Stairmaster, like pretty steady.
Yeah. I've been
Just
thinking
boring.
about adding that in on a Thursday, but I'm just
But
battered.
you smoked, yeah. Like we come in here on a Thursday and we're like, oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm absolutely ruined.
So I mean, maybe that would wake me up and get me going for the day. But
Yeah.
I think I need to, or at least I need to add in something.
Yeah. I actually think for you, if you're planning on training 4 days, but you are trying to do 5, aren't you?
I've
Like if you want to stick to 4, could you put the? It'd be hard. You'd have to change around the days a bit, but you could put, instead of doing the 5th day of arms on Saturday, just put the 3rd
yeah
session that you're doing on the day 3 on a Wednesday on a Saturday.
yeah
So you're doing Monday, Tuesday,
yeah.
double rest day, Friday, Saturday. Like that would be quite good, but
In my actual programming, I do have a 5th day, but I've actually never ran it.
no,
And I've adapted the program now for it not really to be
it
needed.
doesn't have to be that. Yeah,
But the reason is my Saturdays are like quite varied.
yeah,
Like I'll be doing stuff
You're always doing
socially.
something.
So it makes it not that. I mean, I could make it consistent, but from a like ease perspective,
Yeah.
it's not. So like I need to weigh up whether it's worth having that session at all or
Yeah.
not.
I used to really struggle with the Saturday session. Because again, with just stuff going on.
Yeah.
But now I think I've just got it engraved into me that I just do it.
Yeah.
I literally just get up, eat, and go and do it.
Yeah, you normally train quite early on
Yeah,
that
on
Saturday morning,
for a
don't
Saturday, yeah.
you? Yeah.
Like 8, 9.
I should probably just get it into the routine because freaking want some massive arms.
Yeah. Like realistically, on a Saturday, you probably won't see Holly. Surely there is an hour in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, you can absolutely blast through arms.
What do you do? Delts and arms? Is it like laterals, curls, press down?
Yeah, so I have a lateral, a preacher, a press down, an incline curl, and an overhead extension, and that's it. But to be fair, if I do that session on my own, it actually ends up taking me ages.
Really?
I don't know why.
You just like.
But I don't even
out.
feel like I'm like resting it. I'm not. I don't know. It just feels like it takes me so long.
Yeah.
And you know how everyone says like, "Oh, arm sessions are so fun." They're actually not.
I'm not a huge fan.
No, I find it really hard to like get up for it,
Yeah.
like pre-session, because I'm just like, it's just arms. There's
major
nothing.
movement there, yeah. And do you find it all right to then go into your, I mean, you're not doing that much at the minute, but you're pressing on Mondays fine after the Saturday tricep work?
I don't press on a Monday.
You don't at all?
No.
Ah,
I was pressing Wednesday and then Friday.
right.
So I had 2 sets on the Wednesday, and then I had 6 sets on a Friday
Right.
across a fly, a dip, and a press.
Yeah.
So it was working quite well.
Because I've got 4 sets of pressing on that Monday, and then 4 sets of try and buy. So at the minute I'm doing 8 sets of direct arm work. But then I've also got like presses and dips and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and you notice quite a lot of tricep soreness, don't you?
Yeah.
Depending on the...
Yeah. Which is probably why my chest is freaking tiny. Yeah, I need to sort it out basically.
Well, for me, I've got 13 sets of biceps and 13 sets of triceps.
Yeah. So that in my Saturday programming,
Sorry, guys.
I'll repeat. In my Saturday programming, if I did add that in, that would go from 8 to 13.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I should probably freaking do that.
But it is hard to do it on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, like, we do need a day where we're not here.
So mine's a bit different to you with Holly. So normally I'll see a Friday night, Saturday, and a bit of Sunday.
Yeah.
So that Saturday is usually like the main day of doing something.
Yeah. It's really different with me and Hannah. I think because we see each other a lot more frequently, there's no like, oh, we have to be doing something right now.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I see it every day.
Yeah.
So it's like on a weekend, it's not like we have to go and do something.
Yeah. No, normally as well, Saturday morning, it'll be like a park run or paddle or something
Some sort
like
of
that.
activity, yeah.
So I'd have to come here at maybe like 6:30.
Yeah.
On some of the days. Anyway, I'll try and figure it out.
Right, next one. Wait, so what was that? What was the actual...
Cardio when dieting.
How have we got onto that? Oh my god. We always worry that we're not going to have anything to talk about. And then we actually just chat shit on something completely irrelevant to what we were meant to be chatting about. Right. Okay, so second one for me, overrated or underrated, having a really like anal morning routine. It's got to be like
Anal.
yeah, anal.
We're talking like making food, or what's
Like
involved?
everything is structured.
What's involved in this morning routine?
So like even from making food, having your breakfast, your skincare routine, your just whatever you're doing in the morning. Do you think having a really structured and being really anal with that is overrated or underrated? I think we might disagree on this.
I think broadly underrated.
Maybe we don't.
However, I think certain aspects can be like heavily
Just a bit too much,
overrated. Like depending on what you're doing. So like the stock stuff of getting up at the same time, making you brekkie, having that locked in. I don't know, like brush your teeth. It's probably
Probably should be doing
probably
that.
a good idea. Having a shower and all that sort of stuff, like standard stuff that you should just do. I think you should do. But then extra stuff like I don't know what will people do.
People, so I know
red
it's a trend
light
now.
therapy.
Yeah, and also people are like, first thing, I don't go on my phone, I don't do social media, and I make sure I go out for a 20-minute walk. Like, I don't do that, but I do think I actually would see a benefit to doing that.
Yeah.
Especially now we're here, because literally our days at the minute, we get up, do what we need to do, we drive straight here, come straight in here, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
I probably go outside literally when I'm coming in here and leaving here, which obviously isn't very good for your mental state.
No, that isn't ideal, is it? Let's be honest.
No, so
Yeah, I think there's nuance to this. I think getting outside could be really good. I think doing certain stuff, specifically in the morning, like the red light therapy and I don't know, jumping in an ice bath and
I
stuff
just
like
think
that,
it's 8.
isn't worthwhile. But I also think all of this is very dependent on like what you're trying to get out of it.
Yeah,
So if you need to improve your sleep or you need to feel a bit better throughout the day, probably going on a walk in the morning is a really good idea. So a bit of nuance there, but
do you think that if you've got your like general structure of just like your standard morning routine and you are nailing that with ease, do you think if you then added things like the red light therapy and stuff in, there would be a benefit? Or do you literally just think it's like, this is just bollocks, mate, like just get on with your day, like you're trying to find 1% that just aren't needed?
Yeah, I think again it's sort of goal dependent. If you're talking about fitness, getting freaking jacked, probably not worth it.
Yeah.
But also most people have something else going on in their life. So like, I mean, for us, if we spent an hour and a half doing some stuff that's not really going to make that much difference, then that's going to take away massively from like the productiveness of the day.
Yeah. It's a weird one with me though, because I think like even if it's like a placebo effect of doing all that stuff, just makes you feel more like
ready
present
to go
and locked in.
Yeah.
Is there a benefit? Yes, probably.
Yeah.
So that's something I really want to start doing, is like getting up 20 minutes earlier than I am and just literally straight away getting dressed and going out for a walk.
I think that will be beneficial, yeah.
But it's like, it's the night before I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I get up and I look outside and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going out there.
Especially at the minute, it's like pitch black, freezing. You're going to have to put on 4 layers.
Yeah, it's like, it makes it then not enjoyable.
Yeah. But like, if I was living somewhere...
If we lived in Dubai, I'd be so excited to do that every day. Or Bali or something like that.
Somewhere warm, bit of sun, sunrise is coming up.
Yeah.
Like, I would be doing that.
Yeah, definitely.
So
it's not really a can't be arsed thing.
Yeah.
It's just like you don't see the benefit from doing it because, for example, like having sunlight first thing, it's not possible.
Yeah.
Which is really shit when you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah. Should we move?
Probably, yeah. This country's going to the dirt, vote reform.
Unsubscribe.
Yeah, I've just got cancelled.
So yeah, I'd say pushing to the extremes overrated, but I think like there's certain stuff that you could do that would be pretty underrated, and I would like to apply some of the stuff to me. But the same thing applies. I need to go to bed earlier so I can do all that stuff. It's like realistically,
if you're not doing the absolute basics, there's no point of doing these 1% things.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like TM Cycles, like he loves his red light therapy.
Yeah.
But part of me thinks, is that just for like
it's a bit of an aesthetic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Is it just for like his aesthetic content? Like, if he's not filming the reel, does he actually do it?
I think also the
I'm not hating on TM. I love TM.
We love you, TM.
He's not going to be watching this, but he's a legend.
Blocked me for some reason.
Oh yeah, you're blocked. HL's blocked by TM Cycles.
It's because in COVID, right?
Well, you see his stories.
Yeah, no, but I think it's like, what is it when you can't...
you can't comment or interact.
or they don't see your comments, messages, and stuff hidden or something.
Yeah, it's like hidden.
Anyway, in COVID, right, he posted a photo in the gym. I think it was with Brightman, and I put a sarcastic comment with loads of emojis. So like,
It was obviously sarcastic.
surely it was obviously sarcastic, saying like, I put like social distancing with like 4 angry face emojis, and I'm pretty sure off the back of that he blocked me.
Great.
Pretty peak.
So TM, if you're watching this pod, mate, can you unblock HL?
Please.
We're going to make this a reel, actually, and tag him.
I think I have messaged him before. Can't remember what about. Let's have a look. Yeah, bro's just never seen my message. Unless he's just super busy and, you know. Anywho.
TM, can you please respond to Harry's DM, probably from about 4 years ago?
Let's, I'll make a reel of this and tag him.
Yeah, we actually will do this.
Although he might not see it.
No, he will. He will see it.
He'll just double block me.
TM, we just love you, man. Please. In all serious, he is a bit of a legend of the game.
Yeah. LOG. Next one. Overrated
It's yours.
versus underrated. Metabolic. This is kind of like whether it's cap or not. Metabolic adaptation / survival mode. This is the notion that
Go on.
this is the notion that if you diet too hard, your metabolism will crash, and then your body fat will go into survival mode to hold on to all body fat, and it's going to start putting body fat on because you're in survival mode, man.
Yeah, so we actually spoke about this, didn't we, before on a pod? And someone I know, D, I don't know if she actually watches the pod, D called us out on it.
Hot take.
She was like, so we obviously said it wasn't a thing, but we did give reasonings that, like, there is something, but it's not that.
Yeah.
And she didn't agree. But after an explanation, because she didn't watch the whole pod, she just watched the clip.
Out of context.
Yeah. So she tried to out me.
Yeah, fairs.
So yeah, I still don't believe it's a thing.
Yeah.
I just believe that fatigue is a thing.
Well, let's give some. Let's run through it. If you are quite fat,
Yes.
and you're quite heavy, you will be burning more calories than if you are lighter.
Yeah.
So if you drop 15 kilos, you are of course going to be burning less calories.
Yeah.
Because you're literally walking around with less weight.
Weight on
Work done throughout the day is significantly less. Which is why when I was 19 stone, I could eat 4,500 calories and not put on any weight.
Yeah.
Potentially lose some, which was bloody frustrating. So that's point one. The second thing to note is it is true if you're in a prolonged deficit and you're dieting for a long time, you will naturally start to move less and your output will be lower. So then if you do want to keep in a deficit, you do have to reduce your calories more. So yes, there is a little bit of a reduction and a bit of metabolic adaptation, but that's not because you're in survival mode, you're just moving less.
Yeah.
So it's not like your body just goes, there's not enough food coming in, so I'm going to pack on loads of body fat.
Yeah, that's literally impossible.
No, it's just it's basically trying to balance things out.
Yeah. And even from there, where you said that when you're moving less, you obviously have to increase the deficit. But then when you do that, you're going to move even less.
Yeah.
So it's one of those.
Yeah.
I was trying to explain this to Jack, my client who comes here. Like, his food got pretty low. He was on like 1.8k.
Yeah.
And he was like 101 kilos. And he'd come down from like 120. And he was saying to me, he was like, but how are we going to add food in and still continue to drop weight? Like, he did not trust me, but I think he was struggling to obviously get his head around the process.
Yeah.
And obviously that is hard to understand when you have been dieting for so long and you've been obsessed with pulling off body weight.
Yeah.
But like I was saying to him, like, your food's really low, your expenditure's pretty high, in general, like right now, you are just going to be very fatigued,
Yeah.
and your body naturally is not going to be moving as much as
Yeah.
what it would be. And since then, we've added like 300-400 calories, and he's dropped body weight even quicker.
Yeah.
And I actually think, again, it's just from, in general, he has actually more energy to be just shuffling around, which does make a big difference.
Yeah.
Like, it actually does. You don't notice it, but it does.
And that is not. This is completely separating like steps and cardio and all that. It's literally just fidgeting
Yeah.
throughout the day.
Yeah.
And to take it to the extreme, this is why you see a lot of guys with like quite severe ADHD and this sort of thing. They're just like scatting about all over the place, and that's why these guys are generally quite skinny.
Skinnier. Yeah.
Because their caloric intake needs to be a lot higher because they're just like
Moving all the time.
fidgeting about all the time.
Yeah.
Which is where you do tend to get. This is one of the factors that come into where your kind of natural set point is. Not really a thing, but like that is going to influence how many calories you burn in the day, which obviously compared to the norm of how much you're going to eat in. That's why some people are fatter and some people are thinner, because appetite equal, movement different.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Have we covered everything there?
So basically, it's overrated because it's not a thing.
I guess overrated, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing to understand is, yes, your body will burn less calories if you dieting and dieting and dieting, which is where you can go for maintenance phases, increase your food, which will naturally get your body moving again. But you can't get away from the point of, if you're not in a deficit because of said adaptation, you've either got to go into a maintenance phase to give you maybe 100, 200 calorie buffer for the next time you diet, but at some point you're going to have to drop your food lower than it was.
Yeah. Like I was saying to people, like I've got a few people literally doing these phases now, and it's like, we're going to work your food up so the next diet is going to be easier, but there will come a point where your food will still get as low.
Yeah.
But instead of being 100 kilos this time, you're going to be 80 kilos or whatever it might be.
I think it starts like making people feel concerned when, let's say the maintenance at the start of your diet is 2.5. That initial diet might be 1.8 to drop like a decent amount of body fat at a good rate of loss. Once you get to a point where that's not really making your body weight move as much, maybe you go into a maintenance phase, you push that maintenance back up to 2.1, 2.2 after dropping quite a lot of weight. Well, to go into the same deficit, now you need to be down at 1.5.
Yeah.
So, like, inevitably, your food is going to drop. The only caveat I'd say to this is, you're obviously, if you are dieting very hard and your nutritional intake isn't very good, especially from a fat side of things, your hormones are going to tank, which is why when you're dieting quite hard, you do need to kind of be aware of that. And if that happens, yes, that is also going to make the deficit or make the calorie intake that you need to have much, much lower, which is then just like a bit of a death spiral.
Yeah, you're just going nowhere then.
Yeah. So if that is the case, again, you probably need to go into a maintenance phase for a more prolonged period of time to get your hormones back to where they should be, to get everything kind of moving at the speed.
Yeah,
speed
I think
that
that's more applicable to probably females.
Yeah.
But to be fair though, still, if you've got a coach, they should be managing your nutrition correctly anyway.
Yeah.
In terms of your fat intake. Like realistically, should a girl be going lower than like 40 grams of fat?
Yeah.
Probably not, unless it's for a very short period of time.
Yeah. And I think for blokes as well, like if you do get down from 20% body fat to like sub 10s, your testosterone is probably going to be a little bit lower.
100%.
But, you know, it's not the end of the world. You just don't want to spend ages with your test being in the bin.
And you can obviously just bring that back up.
Yeah, so then you increase food and maybe you put on a small amount of body fat. But you can quite easily be within sort of 10 to 15% and be in like a very healthy spot from a hormone profile perspective.
I also think that people who are dieting like that, who have got a lot of body fat to lose, try to like actually find the benefits of a maintenance phase in other things.
Yeah.
So, for example, like your training is going to get a lot better.
Yeah.
So try and just detach from the scale weight as much as you can. Yes, like you obviously want to continue dropping body fat, but these phases are for a reason.
Yeah. At the end of the day,
you'll see all the benefits of doing those phases.
At the end of the day, most people at that point in a diet, they will have ticked off most of like the health boxes to say like we need to lose this weight to actually get you healthy. So at that point, you're doing it for the look.
Yeah.
And if you want the best look, then
this phase is needed.
Yeah.
Literally.
So definitely don't be worried about spending a good amount of time not dieting so that the future look is a lot better.
For real.
Yeah.
Overrated or underrated, sounds a bit boring, but pump pre-workouts.
Overrated.
Yeah, overrated.
Bro has the worst throat, or the best throat in Ohio.
I know. Sorry. It's because it's the morning. It'll get better later on.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to do that much. At least if we're talking like purely about progress, I don't think they're going to do that much.
The only time I ever have them is just for a fat dopamine hit.
Yeah.
Literally, that is it.
You get a nice little drink before you train.
Yeah.
Get you into the routine of, getting your head in the zone.
Yeah. And then you get a good pump. But even then, like, I feel like if I was to actually see the benefits of getting a better pump, I need to have about 3 scoops of it.
Yeah. Do you know what I've seen sometimes? People will have a pump pre-workout before their upper days, but not the lower days.
Yeah.
Is that because like they feel like it affects
the lower
performance?
pump's just too unbearable? Yeah. Like for me, to be fair, I agree. I probably wouldn't have one for legs.
Yeah, but is that just because you're not asked about getting a pump, or?
No, I think it's just because like the pump you get already is just so
intense.
Like intense and it's like so demanding. And I think, like you said, like if you took a pump, for example, and then you went on the leg press. Imagine if your quads were more pumped than what they are now.
Yeah, you probably
go into a second set. Yeah, and then that second set would just be shit because you're so pumped.
Yeah, I think the only potential benefit you might get from taking a pump pre is obviously potentially a little bit more blood flow, which might help you, but also some pump formulas have like hydration.
Yeah.
Which obviously might help if you are dehydrated, but probably just don't be dehydrated.
Yeah, just like drink some water.
Drink some more water. Yeah.
Right.
So generally, I'd say overrated, especially for the money.
Yeah. What about? It's not a pump, but like the focus pre's. I actually think these are heavily underrated.
Yeah, I rate them quite highly.
And no one really talks about them anymore. I don't think anyone ever has them.
Yeah, I mean, in general, pre-workout, the actual stimulant pre-workouts, maybe do a bit, but from a performance perspective, for most people, don't do that much. No. Especially for the total amount of grammage you need of caffeine to like make a difference.
Yeah.
I don't think they do that much. So like, why not try a pre-workout that's not got any and see how much like cognitive benefits
I actually
you
think
get
when I have a pre, it's more the benefits from like a cognitive function side.
Yeah.
Rather than my heart rate just being stupidly elevated.
Yeah.
I'm not getting a benefit from that. If anything, that's detrimental, I think, in my training.
Yeah. I mean, I've not had that many. I know I tried the supplement needs one.
Yeah. You said that was really good, though, didn't you?
I mostly use that just for work.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was placebo, but I felt like I was freaking dialed.
But it must do. But they do have a little bit of caffeine in as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Like a tiny bit.
I've
had is it like Foresight Nutrition?
Yeah.
Which is like the Insight Subs
brand. Is that the
brand.
black?
Yeah, it's like black with silver things on it. It looked cool.
Yeah.
That was really good. That's generally probably my favourite pre I've ever had.
I also quite like drinking coffee, so it's also nice to not have to have like loads of caffeine in that pre-workout drink.
Agreed.
But again, 35, 40 quid, maybe £1 a serving. Is that worth it?
Yeah.
Maybe not. So it
depends. Depends on your financial status and how much benefit you actually get.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It's similar to the morning routine, even if it's like a placebo benefit, like you said, getting a nice drink before the gym,
Yeah.
just getting in the zone. If it benefits you doing that, then carry on doing it.
Yeah.
As long as you can afford to do it.
It's quite a nice sort of like image of training.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's the reason why I've been having pre recently. It's like just sit down for 5 minutes, drink the pre.
Yeah.
It's like I'm just getting ready to go and
the same when we used to go to Ultraflex, like having a pre-workout in the car.
yeah.
Then you get stuck in traffic and you're like freaking
Itching your face off.
face off because it's taking you an hour and a half to get there. Yeah, I quite like just the general picture of that routine.
Yeah, I agree.
Feels quite nice.
Speaking of caffeine, I need to cut down.
Yeah, having a bit too much, are we?
Yeah, I'd say I'm averaging like a coffee, some form of energy drink, and a pre every day.
It's a bit intense.
And it's more. I think it's more the time of day as well. Right now, I'm not like it's fine, but there is definitely a lot of days where I have it past like 4 or 5 p.m.
Yeah,
which isn't.
That's not great, is it?
Yeah, and then I wonder why I struggle to fall asleep.
I think I sort of cut it off at 3.
Yeah.
Tend to not. Like I say 2, but then if it's like half 2, I'm like, go on then.
All right, yeah.
But once it starts hitting like 3, 3:30, 4, I'm like, this is gonna ruin
Your
me.
sleep's fine though. In terms of like falling asleep,
Yeah,
sleep quality might not be the greatest.
yeah,
But that is something I really want to improve on at the minute.
yeah.
It's just waking up and feeling a bit fresher.
I've been trying to like gradually dial back the time that I go to sleep.
Yeah.
By like half an hour.
Yeah.
Each time it starts to feel more normal.
Yeah. I was close to buying like a sleep supplement, not
Really?
like melatonin or anything, just like
Melly Woo.
the powder. I don't even know
Yeah.
what's in it, but I was tempted to buy one, and then I was like, "What? Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many other things I can do."
Do you remember I tried when Lawrence was competing? I don't know if you were as well, actually.
Yeah, I was, and he had his he had a sleep supplement when we
Yeah.
were at Ryan's. Oh no, I wasn't competing, but I was close.
Yeah.
I was a few weeks out. Yeah.
But I remember having it. It just proper gave me a headache.
Yeah.
I was like, this
I
is
think it
not
can
good.
send you a bit sideways.
Yeah. I just had like,
What's
really-
even in them though? I don't even know.
I don't know what's in that stuff, to be honest.
Part of me thinks that if you're having that like every day, it's actually not good for you.
What was it? Conte.
Yeah, or like
Sleep.
Total War or something.
Sleep Supreme. Conte Sleep Supreme. Let's have a look at the ingredients. I'm guessing it's going to be like maybe a bit of magnesium.
Well, the thing is, like a lot of people could just buy tablets of magnesium, and that probably would make a big difference.
L-tyrosine, DL-choline bitrate, ashwagandha, yeah, magnesium,
Yeah.
L-theanine, vitamin B6, zinc. I never know when they put like their own sort of blend.
Yeah.
Really annoys me when they don't actually say what's in it.
What it is.
Um,
Quite worrying, isn't it? Really.
But yeah, I mean, this is pretty good. Like in terms of what I know from this, it's actually kind of backed. L-tyrosine, L-theanine, magnesium, and
Zinc.
yeah, are all like pretty solid things to help you get better sleep. So maybe worth trying if you are really struggling. But there's probably a lot of stuff you can do as well to help it.
Also, what actually is melatonin?
Smelly woos.
Yeah. Like, what else is it actually used for?
What in terms of the?
Like, is it in other things?
Well,
'Cause
it's.
I swear I've heard people be prescribed something by like their doctor that will have that in it.
I don't know what else it would be in. It's a hormone that's naturally produced.
Yeah.
By the pineal gland, I think. Anyway, which helps regulate sleep-wake cycle, but I think it only really makes a big difference to the speed at which you fall asleep, as opposed to like the quality of the sleep that you get.
Yeah.
I don't think there's like, I mean, let me search this actually. Melatonin natural sources. Okay, it's sort of saying like there might be some in nuts and stuff, but it's very small.
Yeah, it's not like a
No.
worthy.
Yeah. But it does knock you out.
Yeah.
I want to see.
How have we got onto?
I don't know. Yeah, melatonin in nuts. Some studies showing the highest levels in pistachios. In 100 grams, 0.0034.
How much is in a like one of the tabs that you have?
Like 5 milligrams.
Okay, yeah, so it's very incredibly minimal.
Yeah. Yeah, so a very small amount. But
I had one.
Probably not have it all the time.
Yeah,
It's not very good.
I had one when we were going to Var.
Yeah.
I felt the same,
Didn't do it.
but I don't know if that's just because of the environment we were in.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was in like a single bed with a guy, and he was playing
Scrolling
TikTok in my ear.
TikTok.
Like, obviously, I'm not going to fall asleep.
Till like 4 a.m.
Yeah, I would like to try it again, but like when I'm just at home.
Yeah. I think it's one of them where you want to use it quite
Irregularly.
irregularly. Yeah. I don't think it's great to have it all the time.
Right, what was the overrated, underrated? I think it was mine, and we were on about pump pre-workout.
Yeah, we were.
We go on to sleep supplements
Great.
and melatonin. Sick.
Do you want to do one more? Have you got?
I've got one more.
Is it a good one or?
That's all right, yeah. We kind of spoke about it already. But
I've got push-pull legs or science-based TikTok, bro.
Science-based TikTok, bro.
All right. Overrated versus underrated. Science-based, curly-haired, probably not falling out.
Broccoli,
bro.
Keenan Flaps. I mean, it's overrated, but like, I can see what they're trying to do.
I like the
general philosophy of it.
Yeah, I like how people are trying to break the mold of normal to try to find different things that people don't really do very often to try to make it slightly better. I think the application of it is incredibly impractical.
Yeah.
Because all of the movements are essentially like isolation work. That's what they're trying to do. So your sessions are going to take a really long time if you want to do them. And also the setup of a lot of these movements is like
ridiculous.
Very awkward. Does it work to grow muscle? Like anything, if you put in load through a muscle, then yes. I think the amount that they express how big of a difference it makes is completely blown out the water. Yeah. I think the difference between for example the Keenan flap and a pull down is really small, if anything.
Yeah. It's just weighing up the pros and cons. Is it actually worth it?
Yeah.
Majority of the time, no.
I think it's very much overcomplicating things for the mass population.
Yeah.
For people that like doing that sort of stuff, then go for it. And if you like it, then sick. But I think it does confuse most people.
100%.
So like positive or negative for the general fitness community? Probably a negative.
Yeah.
For the very top end, potentially positive, and it might lead to some more research being done or whatever it might be. But
I don't like about it, but it's the same for like the old school bros as well. It's like my way or the highway.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why people care so much.
I know.
That's what frustrates me about it. And like you see these like science-based lifter bros posting something on Instagram, TikTok, and the comments are just filled with people like, "Oh, what the fuck are you doing?" Like,
yeah.
Why do you care that much? Like,
yeah,
it literally has no effect on anyone.
I think with short form content as well, it really does lack depth to it.
Yeah.
Or they try and cram in loads of information to like 60 seconds, speaking really fast, using loads of big words.
Yeah.
That like even I have to, if I'm properly listening to one, I like have to pause it and
Yeah,
read
certain-
what they're saying.
Yeah.
Because they're just speaking so fast. And most of the time, to be honest, they'll say some stuff that just makes no sense
Yeah.
at all. Like it literally doesn't make linguistical sense. I'm like, all right, what's this guy talking about? But there's that one guy, have you seen that ginger guy that speaks proper fast? He is pretty jacked, and he's kind of like a science-based bro, but not quite to that extent.
I don't think so.
I can't remember his name, but he kind of started off the whole like, let's speak really fast in a reel and use some really big
Stupid
words.
Yeah.
And then you get loads of followers from it because you sound very clever, which he
Yeah.
probably is pretty clever. But there's definitely some that have tried to replicate that and just
Yeah.
have a lack of base understanding.
For me, like I think you just have to have a balance of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's that complicated.
Yeah,
is
it's
it?
not. That's what annoys me. Is it's like you've got to choose one way or the other.
Yeah.
And you don't.
I was speaking to a lad who's just joined the coaching, Kieran, yesterday about this. He was sort of saying some stuff on the call that was, I mean, not super complicated topics, but outside of like the immediate focuses that we need to do to actually make a difference. So I always try to say, focus on a speed bump ahead of you that you actually need to get over, as opposed to the other stuff. So, for example, like my biceps at the minute are growing absolutely fine. So there's nothing sick. There's nothing like different I need to do.
Yeah.
It's not like the immediate problem. But like my chest definitely doesn't grow as well as other muscle groups. So for that muscle group, I have had to apply things that might look slightly abnormal in terms of the programming and that sort of stuff to try and find out like how I can get it to grow. But like if your lats are growing fine, you don't need to faff about with like sticking a foam roller over your elbow and
so
doing some like
stupid,
straight arm weird shit if they're growing, because they're growing. So it's not, there's probably something else that you can put your focus into that's actually going to create that.
Have more of a benefit.
Yeah. So focus on like the highest level leverage actions that you can do to make the change.
Yeah.
Um,
I think a lot of people avoid doing that as well.
Yeah.
Because that's the hard change.
Yeah.
Probably what they don't want to do.
Yeah.
So that's why they always go for these weird changes.
I used to do the same. I mean, it's gone to kind of a different level now, but like at least within my programming, doing some like fairly out of the standard stuff, and like I did it because I found it quite fun, kind of investigating that stuff. But from a progress perspective, back in the day, I actually just needed to sort out my nutrition, and just eat better.
Just do the actual basics better.
Yeah, but like if you're not someone that like really enjoys getting into the nitty gritty of the training, then just like choose some exercises that feel good and get really strong at them.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel like with everything, like there's always an answer, but it always comes back to just the same thing.
Yeah. 100%. Stick to what you know and do it really well.
Yeah, it's literally is that simple.
And if something's not working, then maybe you can dive into the.
You can look to make a change.
Yeah. Sick.
Yeah.
Well, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks for watching the LLP episode 52. Subscribe. And there'll be another pod here that you might enjoy watching if you're on YouTube.
Last thing. Put it on then.
Put it on then.
Put it on.
OC hat. Yeah, man.
You want one? Link in bio, sign up.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of the pod.
See ya.
See you in a bit.